All right. Episode 16, Erase the Chalk. I'm Charles.
Damn, what's going on, Charles?
What's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
Just another day in the life. That's the life we're living.
Another day in the life. How was your week, bro?
Oh, man. I mean, the Celtics are winning. I mean, that's about all I can say. The Red Sox are winning.
Red Sox are winning. Yeah, we had some good weather this week, so
Good weather, dude. It's been snowing the past 2 days. Where you been?
I'm sorry. We got teased with that 60, 70 degree weather that one day. So yeah.
Terrible, terrible. Don't ever come to New England, please. It's so miserable.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about today, man. Tonight, again, we got some NBA talk. Playoffs is coming, a few weeks. Got some teams that are involved, trying to get their seedings right. Even some teams playing in the play-in tournament might be happening for certain teams, and we'll definitely discuss that. We got some NFL talk. The draft is coming up. Yeah, April 29th.
Before we go ahead and hit up some NFL, I want to go ahead and today marks the 17th year of Pat Tillman.
Yes.
Dying, serving his country. He did what many couldn't do. He gave up his career, his NFL playing career, to go and serve his country, and he ended up paying the ultimate sacrifice. But it's just, big props to Pat Tillman for doing what he did and, serving our country.
Yes, rest in peace. Rest in peace for sure. For sure. Yeah. We've got the draft coming up 29th. You ready for it?
Man, I posted something to Instagram yesterday. I think I was following like a burner account or something.
Kevin Durant? What's going on?
No, yeah, KD. No, somebody posted Alex Smith signed with the Patriots for 1 year, $4 million. I was like, yeah. And I'm like, wait a second. Why is this Instagram account the only one? It didn't even hit me. I didn't even bother to take it down. I'm like, whatever. A retired Alex Smith is better than a healthy Cam Newton.
That would have been a nice pickup, though.
It would have.
Nice pickup. Yeah,
it would have.
He definitely fits Bill Belichick's system for sure. Wonderful career, though. With Alex Smith. Unfortunately, with his leg injury a few years back, that was very tough for him to come back. He did what he could in Washington. But I
did
really
what he could with the Chiefs too.
Yeah. I mean, I believe Patrick Mahomes was under him for a year. So I believe Patrick Mahomes learned a lot from Alex Smith that 1 year he was under him as a rookie. And Alex Smith, he was really a time management quarterback. He wasn't really throwing the ball too deep. At times he just managed the game well. And unfortunately the football moved forward with it's a pass first league now, and you need to throw it down the field a lot. But Alex Smith, wish he would have got a Super Bowl, but it's tough, in the NFL to win.
Definitely. I mean, he had a great comeback story after that gruesome injury. Not once, but I think it was twice, right? He got injured twice. Yeah, he's had some scares, but I mean, he was a great quarterback. I'm not gonna knock him. I'm not gonna knock him down at all.
Right.
But he's like I said, he's a great quarterback.
Right.
Only see where he's gonna go from there. Who knows what he's gonna do in retirement? Maybe some Rob Gronkowski type stuff.
I can see him actually, becoming a quarterback coach.
That would be nice.
Bring back the short passage game a little bit. It's good to change it up, but we'll see how it goes with that.
Anyways, draft weekend, next weekend, Kentucky Derby. Wow.
Yeah.
Man, it's like you can't even decipher the top three quarterbacks that are gonna go, because it's gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Trevor Lawrence obviously going to Jacksonville. Zach Wilson, Jets. Justin Fields going possibly San Francisco.
Maybe.
I mean, I don't see the Patriots trading to go up or to even go down. I don't really care who the Patriots take, to be honest with you. I have two quarterbacks that I have in my mind that I do like for the Patriots, and that's Sam Ehlinger out of Texas, and that is what's his name, Peyton Ramsey out of Northwestern. I don't care. Say what you want about Peyton Ramsey out of Northwestern, but he is a great quarterback. I don't care. He turned that Northwestern team around the last season.
Yeah,
and it's. I mean, Northwestern quarterback. No, thank you. You try and get Kellen Mond? I would
love to get Trevor Lawrence in the dream scenario. I'm a big fan of Trevor Lawrence. What he did for Clemson. You know, a lot of people saying he's a little overrated and stuff, but I really like his game. I really do. He's smooth in the pocket. Can run. I believe in the hype. I do. I'm a believer in the hype.
Right, because he just got married a couple weeks ago.
So I'm assuming you're not a big Trevor Lawrence fan.
I mean, I am. I'm not a fan of. Well, I'm not a fan of quarterbacks that come out of Alabama. I'm not a big fan of Tua. Never have been. And just looking at the three quarterbacks that came from Alabama, Mac Jones played one season, but he's getting all this hype. He played under Tua. He played who did he play under? He played under who beat him out?
What's his name? Jesus
played football.
But
anyways, yeah. I mean, we'll look him up. He couldn't even cut it. He couldn't cut it. And I mean, I don't see Alabama quarterbacks.
And it's tough because you're hearing I've heard reports that some Dolphin players don't really like what he does right now as what he did his first year with the Dolphins. But I say give him a second year, see what he does. Let him learn the ropes of the NFL. I'm a firm believer that people deserve at least a second chance, especially coming off their rookie season, because this is a lot to take in. It's a lot to take in your first year. Not a lot of people can be like Patrick Mahomes. You know what I
mean? Justin Herbert, rookie of the year.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Tyrod Taylor getting his lung punctured, he wouldn't have been in that topic.
That's true.
I've been high on Herbert ever since he got his first start at Oregon.
Yeah.
The kid's insane.
Get him a defense. Get him a defense and a couple more wide receivers. You'll see the Chargers becoming a powerhouse in the AFC for sure.
Oh man, I'm a Chargers fan too.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully they can get it together. Yeah.
What are you liking outside of the top three?
I mean, for me, I like Trey Lance. From North Dakota, QB. I was looking at some highlights of him. Who you think he's going to go to, Dolphins or the Texans?
Man, the Texans are just
they're a mess.
They are. They really are. And the whole thing going on with Deshaun Watson right now, who really knows? And I don't think he's going to last because the Texans don't have. They don't have. They're very low in the draft, aren't they?
Yeah.
They traded. I think they traded their first round picks last year.
Which was a dumb trade, giving up DeAndre Hopkins for a running back that they did not need. But the Texans, man, I just feel thankfully O'Brien is off of that program. Bill Belichick wannabe, I call him. It's just very toxic right now for the Houston Texans, and that's a big that has a big effect on players coming there because Deshaun Watson, man, I mean, minus what he's going through right now, he's in my opinion probably top 5, maybe top 10 quarterback. I put him in the top 5. Just the fact of his leadership, his toughness. Every year they played Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. you could just tell it wasn't far off. I mean, Patrick Mahomes has the better team, but in those matchups, man, Deshaun Watson, you could tell the Houston Texans was right there. Just maybe needed to add a few more pieces here and there. But I'm hoping Deshaun Watson. I'm rooting for him. Hopefully everything. I mean, it's tough because he has a lot going on. So I think maybe looking for a quarterback. Just in case, because Deshaun Watson doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to be there. He's already told me he wants to be traded to the Dolphins. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. Again, I like Zach Wilson as well. I like Zach Wilson.
I wish Zach Wilson played for an actual, pretty much a better team. I mean, BYU was good, but
BYU was good. Yeah.
But I mean that loss to Coastal Carolina, battle of the two undefeateds. Coastal came out with that victory. Oh my God! Oh
yeah. Which wide receivers are you looking at?
I mean, I'm looking at the pretty much the top names. I actually see Kyle Pitts, tight end out of Florida.
Patriots won him, right?
The Patriots won everybody. They around three tight ends. Oh man, no, but Jamar Chase. Yeah, I do like Jalen Waddle. They're not going to last. They're not going to last. Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, you're going to the Bengals. You might be going there.
I hope not. I want to see. Well, I think the Bengals are going to pick up an offensive lineman, and I do believe it's going to be Penei Sewell out of Oregon, and he is just an absolute beast.
Yeah,
absolute beast.
Yeah, I like the Bengals. Having a good year.
As long as Joe Burrow gets healthy.
Yeah, and because he's tough, man. Yeah. He is really tough. His
doesn't know how to slide, but
yeah, he does. But he's tough. He's tough.
He is.
Great leadership as a rookie. The Bengals, they just need to get their defense right. I mean, they had an okay defense. Offensively, they just they need more on that end. And they're playing in a tough division. When you're playing with the Ravens and the Steelers and now the up and coming Browns. Again, it's going to be tough, but I think they'll have a better year. I won't say they'll make the playoffs or anything, but I think they'll have a better year. You know what I mean? For sure. I like Jamar Chase. How do you like him from LSU? I like Jamar Chase.
I like him. I mean, I don't see too many bad things about him.
Yeah,
it's just LSU was just a dumpster fire of a team this year.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
and it didn't really do him justice. I mean, he's probably going to go to Miami.
Yeah, or I got him going to the Eagles, but you're right. Miami's looking. I feel like Miami's they're looking for a splash. They're looking for something, because they were competitive last year. A lot of people saying it's the Bills' division, but I just disagree. I think the Patriots had an off season basically last year. It was just COVID, Cam Newton, didn't play up to his standards, N'Keal Harry I guess he forgot how to be a wide receiver. And Bill Belichick, shout out to Bill Belichick for working what he had. They finished 7-9, which is, great for that particular team. But you had the whole defense was out. Because they chose not to play due to COVID. So the Bills are tough. Credit to them, they won the division, but
they just lost to Stephon Diggs.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
He was a free agent. They didn't re-sign him, I believe.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's new to me. That's a big.
Let me double check before I go ahead and send anybody else off the cliff.
Really? Wow. I thought he was going to come back and the Bills were going to just stay where they were at and, try to go for it again, because I think they were right there against the Chiefs. They wanted that. They wanted that game. But Stephon Diggs, wow, that's
he was his contract was up, and they're in contract talks.
Okay, all right. So they'll pay him, because if not, Bill Belichick is going to lick his chops and offer him a contract he can't, resist. But
I don't know. We signed too many people.
We did sign too many people. We did. But yeah, I like Jamar Chase. I'm going to the Eagles. For the cornerback position, I got Patrick Surtain from Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying he's going to the Falcons. He might be going to the Falcons. So the Falcons, man, I just feel like they haven't been the same since the Patriots
laid the smack down. 28-3. What do you know about that?
So, the Falcons, man, I'm surprised they're still keeping Matt Ryan. And again, Matt Ryan, he's broken records there. And, I would love to see – I always want to see Matt Ryan come back to Boston. He played for BC, but I don't think, with the money, he'll ask for a lot. But, I think the Falcons need to really just break it up and start from scratch. Matt Ryan deserves to be in another Super Bowl because I think he's that good as a quarterback. But who knows? With the Falcons, what they're gonna do.
Well, headed back to your statement about Boston. You see what AJ Dillon's doing for Green Bay.
What's he doing?
Oh, he's putting up some big, crazy numbers.
Oh, really?
I was high on him not last year, the year before when he was at BC, the running back. He's probably like one of the best running backs that ever came out of you don't hear too many you don't hear too many players from BC going too far. I mean, BC's got that quarterback from he came from Clemson, Dracovic.
Yep. Shout out to BC, man. They're really, I get it. It's just sad because both basketball team and football team can't get it together. No,
I had a buddy I went to high school with. He was a walk-on for the BC football team.
Oh wow! Yeah,
shout out to you, Brendan Murphy, if you're watching.
Man, I've been to BC. It's definitely they support their sports team, and credit to the students that go there that support their teams because even when they're not as good, they're still there. But I just hope BC can turn around the whole entire program,
Anthony Brown, quarterback, Oregon, BC transfer.
Yeah. Because, man, when BC is really good, I mean, they haven't been good for years, but like when they're doing well, this whole city is always lit. So, hopefully BC can get it right. Because I got some people that went to BC. So, just get it together, BC. After that, whoever the athletic director is, let's go. Let's get it together.
But what's really funny? I see a lot of people talking about Mac Jones in New England.
Mm-hmm. You don't like him. Don't like him going there.
First pro day, Bill Belichick didn't show. Second pro day, Bill Belichick didn't go. If your team is so invested in getting Mac Jones, why isn't your head coach going to see him? Not once, but twice.
But do you not think he's not watching?
I mean, he's an Alabama quarterback.
I mean, you can't. I wouldn't put that, because Bill Belichick knows football. I think he just moves in silence. I think he's watching. I like Mac Jones, man. I think I saw a highlight. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? Man, he got an arm. He could throw that thing.
Yeah, but like I heard before, he's been working with NFL pros since he was 11 years old. He's been working with NFL quarterback coaches since he was 11 years old. That is his final form. He's not getting any better. The weapons he had around him, Najee Harris, what's his name? Waddle. Who's the other wide receiver there? Blank on his name.
6'2", 6'3",
yeah.
Right? Yeah. Damn.
He had so many weapons around him. Obviously, he's gonna do good. Yeah, it didn't help. He was playing under Tua for quite a few years. But No, I'm all set. I'm all set.
You all set?
I'm absolutely passing on them. You know, the Patriots are going to end up taking Kellen Mond. They're going to regret it. Sam Ellinger is going to get taken in the second round by God only knows who. I mean, yeah, kids, Texas. Like, who comes out of Texas nowadays as a quarterback?
That's true.
But I mean, the last good quarterback that came out of A&M was Pat Mahomes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Kellen Mond might be a good choice, but I'm still going to sit here and I'm still going to say Peyton Ramsey, Sam Ellinger. Because Bill Belichick built this offense around a quarterback.
Yeah. And Cam Newton, I mean, I'm still holding hope for Cam Newton. I'm still holding hope because I'm a firm believer if he didn't get COVID, we would have had a chance to get into the wild card at least. I
mean, it was still a crazy win over that Ravens team.
Yeah.
I think the Ravens were actually favored by 10 to win the game.
Yeah.
But Lamar Jackson was also fighting his own little COVID demons that he had. But
look, the Seahawks game we almost won. If Cam would probably either just went the other way. The Chiefs, we're in it with the Chiefs without Cam Newton. So those two games matter. I mean, those tough losses that we lost to the Broncos, the Dolphins, the Bills, those count. Those divisional games, especially, you need to win at least one of those games. So, I think it was the Patriots standard, obviously a Super Bowl or bust, but to that particular team, 7-9, going 7-9 was an okay season. I wasn't really mad. I really wasn't mad that they didn't make the playoffs. But we play Brady. Hopefully the first game we do, right? I think we play him the first game.
Oh man,
of the season. Let's go.
That's going to be the highest ticket sale known to man.
Who are you going for?
You ain't going for the Patriots, that's for sure.
You're not going for the Patriots?
No, you're going for Tom Brady.
I'm going for the Patriots.
I'm going for Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski.
Come on.
Antonio Brown.
Come on, Antonio Brown. Oh, man.
I'm going for a possible Jules sighting.
Oh. Is it in New England? I think it's in New England.
It is.
Let's go.
It's just gonna be a smackdown.
Oh, you think it's gonna be a blowout?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You don't believe in this Patriots team?
No. Why does he think I got Tom versus Tom?
Come on.
I just can't. I can't. I don't see it happening. It's not gonna happen. And I mean, that's pretty much all I can say. Is it's not gonna happen.
We'll see when that day comes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I can't see it. I can't see it happening.
But yeah, the draft is gonna be fun. I'm hoping things, hope the Patriots, draft well, which I believe they will. And get ready for the season to ramp up. How do you feel about the fans coming back?
I mean, it was just weird last season. Just looking out, and some stadiums did the cardboard cutouts, some didn't at all.
Yeah.
It's just weird. And it was good. You got to hear pretty much all the crap that all the players were talking. But
right.
At the end of the day, it's still like,
yeah,
it's just weird. We'll be at least that clown Roger Goodell saying that we'll be in full attendance.
Yeah, hopefully.
But I don't know. We got another clown running our Commonwealth of Massachusetts, so we'll see.
So we'll see how it goes, man. I think having a lot of if the numbers are not right with this COVID stuff, I think should keep it how it was, or maybe just add a few more regulations, to people attending. But we'll see how that affects it, because I think the players actually played well throughout that whole regular season last year. I think they were more focused, and they gave it their all. But the crowd does have a big impact.
Oh, definitely, especially football.
Yeah, especially football. Can you imagine the Chiefs, playoff run would have been if they had, even though they got to the Super Bowl, but I just feel like it would have been more
Would have been
exciting.
louder.
Yeah, it would have been more exciting.
There's only so much you can turn that dial up on the pumped in crowd music.
Right. So, we'll see how it goes with the crowds coming back, man. I'm excited for this NFL season to start because I just think people are coming back hungrier. They can't. I think a lot of teams are saying, man, I can't believe we allowed a 42-year-old quarterback to hold a Lombardi trophy. He got 7 of them. He got 7 of them. He's the GOAT for a reason. What are we gonna say now? I'm late for 8. But don't sleep on Patrick Mahomes. I think he's ready to.
Oh no, he's gonna bounce right back. He's gonna bounce. He's gonna be like, my grandfather just beat me in the Super Bowl that I should have won, and I'm out here running around like a lunatic.
Oh man, and
what was the stat I gave out? He had like 400 rushing yards, but they were all running from side to side.
Yeah, and I heard he said that he's gonna become more of an accurate quarterback, and instead of being flashy and no look passing and just doing the most, and which is amazing. Honestly, if people watch that Super Bowl, really, his plays that were incomplete, man, what he was doing to get those passes off was incredible. Yeah. So imagine when he becomes more accurate quarterback.
He doesn't have turf toe.
Yeah, exactly. So build that offensive line. I don't know what Tyreek Hill is going to do. I think his contract is coming up.
Travis Kelce too.
Travis Kelce's too. So
they got to make cap space for him out there.
They got to. So is that mini dynasty going to be over, or we'll see how that goes. But if Brady gets 8, they should cancel another NFL season and just regroup and figure out how to beat Brady. So shout out to you, Tom Brady. You'll go.
So let's see. We have, I revisited our episode prior to the All-Star game where we gave out our Eastern Conference, Western Conference.
Oh, man.
And our MVPs. I forgot to write down our Rookie of the Years, but I know my Rookie of the Year is probably not going to be Rookie of the Year because he's Rookie Injured of the Year.
He's coming back.
Yeah, but
you think it's too late?
Speaking of the Ball family, I'm just looking at I don't know, an ad popped up for Cameo. LiAngelo Ball's making cameos for $10.
Is he really? Man, Jello. I love Jello Ball, man. I do, because he can shoot that basketball. Just give him a chance. I know the Pistons tried it, and they just cut him right away. But man, give Jello a ball. I want all the Ball families to be in there, get some money, and it's gonna happen. I'm telling you. Look, Lonzo's a free agent.
I know.
He might go to Charlotte. Not
if MJ has anything to do with that.
I think he's going to tell LeVar to apologize.
MJ and LB.
You know what they should do? LeVar Ball and Michael Jordan should play one-on-one.
Oh, I thought you were going to say make a sneaker together.
If LeVar wins, they get to get Lonzo Ball.
Oh man, I don't.
And
big ball.
Make it live. Make it live.
I can't see the Ball in the family doing that. No.
All
right, so yeah. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna read you both of ours. So for the Eastern Conference, you had the Nets and the Celtics
in the Eastern Conference Finals.
In the West, you had the Lakers and the Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I had the Heat and the Nets in the East. In the West, I had the Lakers and the Nuggets. How you feeling about your picks?
I'm still sticking with it.
Still?
I'm still sticking with the Celtics. If you notice what the Celtics have done this past month, take away the Chicago game. I think they just took that day off. You know, half the team was gone. Jason Tatum has figured something out. And look what he did that Chicago game. He had a triple-double. And I think, honestly, he was really just focused on trying to get a triple-double. You know, he realized Kimbo was gone. He realized Marcus Smart was gone. He realized Jaylen Brown. Oh, no, Jaylen Brown did play that game. But still, he knew Jaylen Brown was banged up. And the Celtics have figured out something. They have figured out something.
Did you see Kemba go off tonight?
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
He's not playing tomorrow, but
no, I wish
37 points.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
They got to figure something out to get him on back to back.
I want to see him and Kyrie go at it. We need to see that matchup. You know?
Well, Kyrie's doing that Ramadan fasting.
Oh, yeah. He is. So that's right. And
I don't know. He's probably eating in between halftime or for the late night games. What is it? Sun up to sundown? They can't eat.
Yeah, they can't eat or drink water. Yeah, Enes Kanter did that a few years ago in the playoffs, and he played a great game.
I don't know how you could do that. Like I saw. Did you see that clip of the Turkey players, the Turkey soccer players? That they actually just all stopped playing and went and broke their fast.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy. They all just like they all just went over the sideline. The clock. I mean, it's soccer, so the clock is still running, and they just started eating like power bars and drinking Gatorade and stuff.
What was this? This was recently?
Yeah, it was. I think it was like last week.
Well, and the thing is, they're not playing with masks, obviously. But still, but think about it. That's tough because, and this year in particular, I think, man, that fasting. But I get it too as well. You know, with the fasting part, a lot of people believe in it. But Kyrie Irving's still playing, man. He's still playing. I'm still holding on to this Eastern Conference Finals matchup because, you know, with the Celtics having that all the other Eastern Conference teams don't have, there's three people that can score and give you 25 points a game. With a defender, Marcus Smart, who's playing better. If we watched that Warriors game, which was the best game of the season, Marcus Smart went 0 for 8. But guess what? He hit that big 3-point shot. So, yeah, let's get our guy on though. Let's get our guy on here.
So we're doing a little contest from now until the end of the season. Every game that me and Charles talk about, we're gonna whoever goes against one another. So whenever we're going head to head, we're gonna keep track of who has the most. We're gonna come up with a little side wager.
You guys know who's gonna win this. You guys know who's gonna win this.
I don't know about that.
You guys know who's gonna win this.
You ran your mouth about Gonzaga. Come on. All right, I can't talk. You beat me. So, anyways, all right. So real quick, before we have a special guest join us, the MVP category. You had Harden, LeBron James, and you had Joel Embiid, who is at the top right now. He's right behind
Joker.
Djokovic. Yeah, Joker.
The Joker.
Nikola.
Yeah.
Man, I just want to throw in the towel. I mean, I had Luka, Zach LaVine, and Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal's been playing good.
He's been playing good.
I mean, it's
every 7th seed. Luka's in the 7th seed. Mavs are in the 7th seed. It's tough.
And unless you're in first place, ain't nothing happening.
Come on, Joel. I mean, they got their asses kicked today against the Bucks. But you know, Joel, they're in like a 3-game losing streak now. So, come on, Joel, finish it off, man. Finish it off.
All right, this is going to take us into the games we're going to talk about. So, from the Erase the Chalk expert hotline, we have B Bleeds Green.
What up, bro? What's going on?
How you doing,
much, bro?
How y'all doing? Good to be here.
I like how you cleaned your hair up for us.
I cleaned the fro up. I shaped it out. Shout out to Jerry the Bob.
We feel special,
Jerry
bro.
the Bob out there.
Jerry the Bob. Is he still at Boston Barber Company?
Yep. So
And shout out to JP Buckley too for coming on here last week. That was awesome.
Yeah.
My guy.
We're
My
getting
brother. Awesome.
we
Smart
gotta
kid.
we
Very
gotta find a
smart kid.
good Saturday, Sunday, run some hoop down Dever Park.
Yeah, I know.
And we're gonna put it on film.
Kicking it old school. Nah, that was awesome that he came on here, man. I've known that kid a long time, pretty much my whole life, and he's a smart kid, very smart kid. He's gifted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely is.
For sure.
We pick his brain about analytics and
I know.
technology for like. I just wanted to like keep going, just keep going.
Yeah, I know.
We'd probably still be on with him right now. There's so much coming up, and it's insane.
That was dope, boys. But yeah, I'm happy to be on here. I'm happy to be talking about the Celtics, who are playing better.
Yeah,
and, it feels good. But
feels good. Feels good.
I don't want it to feel too good because you know how I feel about the coach. You know, we're still driving that train.
Are we still on the? Wait, hold on. I kind of took.
We're still on the Firebrad train. Get out of here.
I kind of told him to take a pause. I had to go get something to drink.
Listen, I just think that I just don't think the Celtics can win with him as a coach. But look. It took Kendrick Perkins talking to Jason Tatum to wake him up, which proves right there, Brad ain't the guy. That screams it to me even more. Brad can't get through to these guys, but a tweet from Perk and a phone call can help Jason Tatum out. Not these past 2 games, though. That fake triple-double he had. 3 of 17 from the field tonight, too. But, I mean.
He still put up 36.
Listen. It all comes down to Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum need to be almost 30-point-a-game guys. They need to be superstars.
But can Jaylen be healthy?
That's a lot. That's yes, I think Jaylen can be healthy. I hope Jaylen can be healthy, but Kemba we have to worry about being healthy. And then if he can stay healthy and play like he has been Kemba, then we should be all right. But
I think they need to
not playing at that, like you mentioned, great defense. That's back. Love it. But I just don't think Brad's the guy, man. I just don't think I ever will think he's the guy, to be honest with you. But I really wish he took that $70 million in Indy because that was like perfect scenario. You know what I mean? Perfect scenario. I was like, it's just stinks that I feel that way. But I'm just like the Perk thing just was the icing on the cake for me. It's just a vet to come out and talk to JT like that was all it took to wake him up. I mean, your coach can't do that? Nope, because he hasn't been there. He hasn't. I'm not saying Perk would be a good coach. I'm just saying that, hey.
But you need a guy that's on the bench.
You need a guy that can relate to these guys who's been there before. Yeah. You know, these guys are still very young.
Yeah.
They're still very, very young. At a young age, I think it's better to have a guy who's been there before.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. But they've been playing better as of late.
I think they need to rethink this Kemba. They need to rethink Kemba going the first night of a back-to-back. Especially when you're playing like tonight and you played the Suns tonight. Tomorrow night you got Brooklyn. You know, you got to really outweigh which team you really need to beat. Do you really need to beat the Suns?
We kind of do because we're like, if we would have lost tonight, I mean, because we're chasing the Knicks, and the Knicks are playing very well, and they're 4th seed right now. I'm trying to avoid playing the Bucks in the first round.
Honestly, I can't worry about playoff matchups because it is what it is. It's going to happen. You hope you don't play Brooklyn, obviously, because that's just scary. The Knicks, the Celtics, I think arguably played one of the best games of the year against them. That was an unbelievable win. That was an inspiring win. That and the Portland game, to me, were the 2 that stand out the most. Those were the 2 like marquee games for me for the year so far. They came together. They all played well. They showed heart. They showed that they can play. That was inspiring games to me. But the thing is, I just don't know. I hope everyone can stay healthy. That's obviously, we have to hope that. All of a sudden, Jalen's shoulder out of nowhere, but we need him.
Yeah.
He was playing great ball too, and I have to say, Jason Tatum has been playing superstar ball. Yeah. Not the past 2 games, but on a little winning streak. Not a winning streak, but we got a good record in a good stretch of games, like 11 games. I don't know what the record is, but
I think they dropped 2. They dropped 2 or 3.
2 or 3.
They dropped 2. They're 8-2 in their last 10. So
there you go, 8-2.
Yeah, they've had a great.
It's a good stretch, good stretch. And there were a couple teams in there that were injured. I forget, a couple of teams in there were injured that we played, but we can't complain, right? We were on the brink of thinking we weren't gonna get to the playoffs at one point.
Right.
A couple of weeks ago, I was on suicide watch over there. you know what I mean? It was brutal. Like that's what I told y'all when I was on here. Perfect scenario, Brad, go to Indiana and look what happened. Like the next day, they were talking about it, and then he turned it down. I was like, oh my god, I thought he was gonna go. Who knows?
Should've.
Who knows? I honestly hope that maybe. See, he got that contract extension. That makes me sick. It should. Wow, that makes me sick thinking about that.
But I think I think he needs to get this type of heat with the media coming at him because this is small things that I've noticed with him.
Facts.
Since that he's been calling timeouts early. He's been putting back his starters when the other team is getting on a 6-0 run. Jason Tatum's he's calling Jason Tatum to get right back. So I think he needs this to become a better coach than he has been because he hasn't really gotten that heat.
Yeah, but see, he's one of those like laid back guys from Indiana. Like you hear him, like he wants to be a masshole now. That made me want to puke, by the way. I mean, he's like, oh my god, like you come to a three-way stop in Boston and everyone's fighting and who's gonna go and this and that in Indiana, and he's right, probably. I bet he's like everyone's waving it. They're all waving at each other to go. I can only imagine driving. This is obviously the worst driving seat, probably.
You got to go back to the driver's head. Whoever gets to the stop first, they all come at the same time. The person on the right.
Exactly.
Jeez,
I know. So that's what Brad was saying about how people. It's different. I agree with him, but he doesn't want to go backwards, obviously, right? He doesn't want to go back to college after being in the NBA. And Brad don't want, and Danny don't want to let him go because Danny's scared if he could let him go, he'd go somewhere and have a successful team. Like he's scared about the young, like perfect example. Same thing with the young kids on the end of the bench. He don't want to let any of those kids go. He overvalues them, And
I say get a Mike Woodson. Mike Woodson, that's on. The Hawks bench. Get him I think they need some like you said, some people that that they respect. And Mike Woodson.
I really wanted Rondo to come back, man. I really wanted Rondo to come back. That was like a dream. I knew that wasn't going to happen, but I really would have loved to see Rondo back here. That dude's basketball IQ is unbelievable. He's just I love him. I love Perk. Like. But those wouldn't be like my choice for coach. Like I would rather go.
You gotta have him on the bench. You gotta have him. You gotta have
like a Jerry Stackhouse, or something like that as a coach would be cool. I think.
I'll take Juwan Howard
or like a Tim Duncan or something. See, that'd be awesome. But that's just like a dream because we know that ain't gonna happen.
Hey, Paul Pierce is available.
I see.
Clearly, he's available.
Talk about some crazy after party.
Listen.
That's going to be a nice locker room.
I feel so bad for King Paul.
Hey, they were playing well after that video came.
I
wonder who was there.
I feel so bad for the guy because I watched him just like go through so much here and just winning a championship with him. I mean, I don't think I would have wanted it any other way because he was here for so long. He just grew so close to the guy. You know what I mean? Like, guy gets stabbed at a bar in Boston, and gets carried to the hospital by Tony Batty. Like, that was awesome that he got to stay here and win the Finals MVP. And I feel bad for the guy, like, because I feel like he didn't really do much wrong. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, guy was playing poker. He got a haircut. Was smoking and had strippers at his house. I mean, I guess it's not like I'm just saying, like, I don't think it's like it could have, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think
it's not like he was like recording himself.
Exactly.
Like, he's crazy stuff.
He's probably in California, right? So
where it's legal.
The guy didn't.
But he's under contract with
with ESPN.
I get that, but he didn't. I don't think he deserved to lose his job. That's all I'm saying. You know, like he didn't do anything.
There's probably some fine print in there that says you are not allowed to go on Instagram Live with strippers smoking weed.
That was the most entertaining story on the IG.
I didn't even see it. All I saw was screenshots. Charles texted me the next day. He's like, "Yo, did you see Paul Pierce last night?" Like, nope.
Honestly, man, I was in tears with that picture as he's getting his haircut with the ass behind him like this.
Hey, shout out Paul Pierce, Hall of Famer. You deserve to be. I always say he should be partial owner of the Celtics. Give him a little piece of that change.
He's in my Boston Hall of Fame. Like,
definitely
my number one right there. Probably.
Sure.
I love that dude.
Definitely.
I just feel bad for him because I don't feel like I wish like Boston Sports would pick him up, like Boston Sports Network here, like NBC Sports.
Yeah,
Boston would pick him up.
Scal's on what?
Scal's on NBC Boston. That's what it'd be dope. It'd be dope if he could come in and like do a couple. It'd be awesome if he'd come in and do a couple games. But
you should change your name one night and hop on here and just write Brian Scalabrine.
Yeah, I know.
Or just write White Mamba.
Speaking of this though, did you see him? He was roasting people at like some gym or something he goes to. People challenge.
Four kicks. I've been there.
Did you see that?
Yeah,
I was dying. He
still got some game. He still got some game to him.
Because you don't realize like those guys in the NBA is so. It's like when they're not being covered like that. Like you watch a NBA player like just shoot around. They're wet. They barely miss. They're nasty. Like they never lose that talent. That they're one. They got that skill, that talent. That just it's God given almost. You know what I mean? It's amazing what those dudes can do. They never lose it. Like he was beating this kid 11-0. Like. Just showing him a lesson and stuff. It was funny, but I mean,
I could take him.
He said, "People, I mean, I try.
Yeah,
I tried it.
JP said it last week. He's been hanging around the 3-point line.
To take him. You see Scal at the gym. You ain't trying to play him in 1-on-1. I'm playing him.
Hell yeah!
I don't care if I lose till 11-0. I know I ain't losing 11-0 though.
I have to get ball first. He has to let me get ball first.
Yeah. You know what? I'll shoot for it, man. I'll shoot for it.
And I saw when I was back in school and all the Celtics players came out to some school in Cambridge because they donated the gym to them. I saw Dana Barros and I'm like, Dana, let's go shoot around. He's like, no, man, no, I'm good.
Yeah. No, man. Oh man, that's funny, man. Let's get into some of these games, man. Let's get into some of these games, man.
All right, let's knock out the Celtics game tomorrow against the Nets, and then we'll hop out since we have the Celtics spokesperson here.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll knock out the game on Sunday as well.
So Celtics Nets, who you got, man? Tomorrow night, who you got? Celtics versus Nets.
All right, I'm going Celtics tomorrow night because Jaylen Brown's going to play tomorrow.
I don't know. It says he's out.
That's why he rested tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have Tatum, Brown, Marcus will be back. Maybe Evan Fournier will come back.
What's his name?
Yeah,
I know.
Is he still on health and safety protocol?
He's out there on Romeo Langford Island because we didn't see Romeo Langford for a long time.
They keep saying Evan Fournier is in the building.
Yeah,
he's in the building.
He's up in Maine.
Yeah, maybe we'll see him tomorrow. And look it. I know we're going to have no Kemba, though. No Kemba. I'd like to see him play tomorrow, though. That'd be nice. But they're not going to have KD. They ain't going to have Harden.
Well, no, he's questionable tomorrow. KD.
He's questionable. Well, I'm taking this.
They're going to hold him out. We all know that.
I'm taking the Celtics.
They're going to hold him out. There's only
They're not going to rush KD back.
No, especially this close to playoffs. No, absolutely not. They're gonna try and look at Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is ready to come back, but they're keeping him out.
Yes, definitely. And Kyrie will want to come back because it's the Celtics.
But I just brought it up. Kyrie's fasting because of Ramadan. Yeah. There's only so much Kyrie can carry this Nets team.
I got the Nets winning this game tomorrow because the Celtics still haven't proved that this is a big win that they won tonight against the Suns. The Suns are the second seed in the West.
Tough. Suns on a tough back-to-back tonight.
And that too.
The Celtics can't have 20-plus turnovers tomorrow. They will lose.
Yeah. And the Nets
Celtics need to clean up their play.
They need to score at least 100 points.
That better be what Brad's saying to them on the plane right now over there to Brooklyn. He better be saying clean up the play, clean up the 20 turnovers.
Yeah, no,
He's
Hey
probably
guys, Brad, just want to say I'll be a flight attendant tonight. Soda's on me.
no. He's saying like, hey, just keep shooting, guys. We'll win every game. Just keep shooting. Like that's all the guy's got
Get the
to
ball
say.
to Marcus Smart, please.
Yeah.
Like I said, guys, I went to go get something to drink on the train. I might come back. I'm not sure yet.
All right.
I'm not sure.
Start drinking some of the Kool-Aid. Let's go.
All right.
So I got the Nets in this one. Who you got, Dan? Who you got in this game?
Man, I at this point I hate both teams. Sorry.
I'm
sorry.
Celtics are frustrating.
They're a frustrating team to watch. They're on a tough back-to-back.
This is a tough back-to-back.
It really is. Even though it's only Kyrie Irving, it's just.
But they still got Blake. They still got DeAndre Jordan. They still got shooters.
Yeah, but still, it's. I mean, I am not. This is literally. If I had a coin right here, I would flip the coin. I don't have one, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say Brooklyn.
All right, we're tied with Brooklyn. Okay.
Right.
Oh wait, we're tied? No, let's start this off right. Let's start this challenge off right. I'm going Celtics. All right.
You going Celtics?
Write it down. Friday. Celtics. Okay.
It's just tough because you notice they play different when Kemba is out. Kemba's a big piece for us.
Yeah,
and
he is, but he dropped 37 tonight.
Let's be honest. If you have no Kemba and no Jalen tomorrow, then I'm scared. But I'm just assuming Jalen's going to play tomorrow. I don't know if that's the wrong assumption, but obviously know I'm still Celtics ride or die. I'm still rolling. I'm just saying I don't. You know what I mean? That's tough. No Kemba, no Jalen.
Yeah, that's tough. And no Robert Williams. So
yep.
Still got Peyton Pritchard.
Jabari Parker's been playing well. He's been playing okay. He plays no defense, but he's been playing all right.
He looked a little skittish there at the beginning, shaking off some nerves, but he played well. He played well, like 13 points in that debut. And he's contributing. I can't he's better than Romeo.
Yeah, and Semi Ojeleye
and everyone else on the bench. So weird, man. It's just that's why it's so frustrating because you have this young duo that's arguably I'm gonna say the best young duo in the league.
Yeah,
and how do you fall asleep at the wheel and not put anyone around them and try Kemba's hurt. You gotta try and do something. But
they thought Jeff Teague was the one that could take control, but we know how that played out.
I mean, I still have faith. Don't get me wrong. I still have faith. I never lose my faith and say that I don't want them to go or I just don't. I mean, you got Danny Ainge on the radio and stuff saying that he doesn't think they can win a championship. Imagine that's the stuff that boggles my mind.
Mm-hmm.
So that would get me a little upset if I was a player.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it was great that I go back to it. The Perk woke up JT a little bit.
Yes, he did. He did.
Oh, it's sad that it took someone other than the head coach to do it. It really is.
I mean, I think we're onto something there.
I mean, at least they handled it very well, unlike Kevin Durant and Michael Rappaport.
Yes, I know. That was unbelievable. That was wild, wasn't it?
I agree with most people. What they were saying is, both sides should have just kept it private.
But Michael Rappaport, he's known. He's the king of trash talk.
Michael Rappaport, I used to like him. Then he kind of got annoying. He kind of
this show he was on.
He was on. He was in a couple of hilarious movies back in the day, Michael Rappaport. But the one show I remember him from was, I was young and I remember watching it. Was Boston Public. You remember that show?
Yeah.
Oh, Boston
Forrest Whitaker? No.
Yeah.
Was it Forrest Whitaker? No.
Yeah, it was I forget who else was in it. Rappaport. Yeah, it was like a school drama. I thought it was good. I was wicked young when it was on, but that was the one show I remember him from. But he was from a bunch of movies, so
Yeah, he's well known
yeah,
in Hollywood. But I just feel like KD,
Zebrahead and all that stuff.
yeah, KD should have did better. I mean, I think his threatened to spit on him and all that.
Yeah, that was
just a little
Let's
over
go.
the top.
I'm pulling up Michael Rappaport's IMBD.
yeah,
Okay. IMDb, whatever the hell you want to call it.
yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's hop back to early 90s, was it?
Yeah.
Well, he was in Deep Blue Sea.
Deep Blue Sea. Hey, shout out Deep Blue Sea.
He was a mailman in Next Friday. He was
Yes,
uncredited.
yes, he is. He is.
Yeah.
He was in
I forgot all about that.
He's in this Netflix show too. I watch. I forget what it's called. His son is artistic. It's a good show. It's a good show on Netflix. You'll probably see it on the list.
He was on Friends.
He was on Friends.
Yeah, he had like a couple of cameos.
Yeah, he was on a movie with Tupac.
He
I
was
believe.
he
Yeah.
was Joey
Omar
Leone in Grand Theft Auto 3.
Omar Epps and Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was in it too. I forget the name of it.
He was on Chappelle's Show.
Chappelle Show.
Yeah, he was on Chappelle for a little bit.
Boston Public.
He's on Pop Copy. That's mad funny when they do the episode of Pop Copy. When they do the episode of Pop Copy and they come in, I am the manager. When you ask for the manager, you always say you are the manager. I love that show, man.
He did a lot of video game voices. He was in Grand Theft Auto 3, Saints
Really?
Row.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, you probably got. I wonder how much money you get for that.
probably nothing.
Probably
Oh,
not.
wow. Yeah, I was just watching this before I hopped on here with my daughter. He was on Inside Out. The movie,
Yes, he was.
the Disney movie.
He was on Inside. Which character did he play? I forget.
Jack.
Jack. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right. Is this show on Netflix on that list?
Life and Beth.
No.
Atypical.
Yeah, Atypical. Yeah, great show. Honestly, it's a really good show.
Yeah, he's a pretty good actor. He's well known. He was in a couple of Spike Lee movies.
Yeah. But he's from Brooklyn, I believe, and he used to be with Tupac, Biggie, and all them guys. I saw some pictures with him in the studio with them guys. So he's well known. I just think, KD should have known better that Michael Rapaport is going to put you out there because that's what he does.
I think it's kind of low on his part putting it out there, and it's like you said, they're both kind of stupid, and it's also low for KD to say he's going to spit on him and fight him, and his wife hates him or whatever he said to him. But whatever, man.
KD should have never been.
But you can't
dropping those names.
You know what's crazy about that though? Like Michael Rapaport kind of made his whole career off talking crap on the internet. He probably shouldn't throw rocks living in a glass house. You know what I mean? Show out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He talked about it, so much stuff on the internet and kind of got a big following. He was even with Barstool for a little bit.
Right.
Remember? And look at so he should expect these people to come after him.
Yeah.
He says it. Did you see the video of him? I see the video the next day.
He's crying.
Yeah. And he's like, I can't even walk into my barbershop anymore or something like that. I was like, are you serious, dude? You know what I mean?
I don't like what they're trying to do to KD though. They're trying to put his career down and
they can't put KD down. I mean, they're the favorites to win the title. You know what I mean? Everyone, they're gonna put the sports guy over Rapaport. I'm sorry, Rapaport. You're prominent. We give you your respect, but you know what I mean. You know, it's just you ain't KD, man. Sorry.
Yeah.
People are gonna take his side over his all day.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
You know,
definitely.
But Boston Public was a good show. If y'all, I gotta go back and watch that, man. I watched it. It was many years ago that show was on.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Came out,
watch that too.
Where was it? I just saw it. Came out 2001.
2001.
Now I got to figure out who.
Yeah, see, it was wicked young.
Boston Public. I never heard of that show actually.
Yeah, man. I got to go back and watch it.
Was he the star? He was the star on the show.
Chi McBride. That's who I'm thinking.
Yeah,
of.
Chi McBride.
Chi
yeah,
McBride.
He's the man. And who's the other lady in it? It's Chi
Loretta
McBride.
Devine.
Yes.
Sharon Leal.
Yep.
Rashida Jones.
Yep. Rashida Jones. Yep. I'm telling you, it's underrated show. Underrated show. And I was 10. You know what I mean? Watching that show, so I got to go back and watch it, because I remember it was about it was real, that show. I'm telling you, I remember it being.
It wasn't no Degrassi.
Exactly. It
wasn't no Drake getting.
It was a good
Drake
show.
getting shot and put in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Shout out Jersey.
Little Jimmy from Degrassi.
Yeah. But it's wild. It's wild that they It's kind of wild that he did put it out there like that. I think right on his Instagram page.
Yeah, that was tough to see, but like you said, man, everybody's gonna pick KD over Michael Rappaport.
You already know
it's Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not my brother.
Exactly.
Oh man, yeah.
All
so
right, let's get back into this. All right, let's go Celtics Hornets on Sunday.
Go ahead. You started off.
I'm all right, boys. I'm going Celtics again. I'm rolling. I can't.
There's no way around this one.
There's no way around it.
The Hornets are they're defeated at this point.
But you know what though? Revenge game for Terry.
Yeah.
But Terry, hey, listen, they would. My opinion, they would be better off with Scary Terry than Kemba right now. They could have just paid. They could have just paid Scary Terry, and Scary Terry would be here putting up some numbers.
But he's not clutch like Kemba. Would Terry Rozier
was clutch at UConn? I don't think he's really he's made a couple big shots and big passes here, but to call him clutch here, I can't call him clutch.
That's like calling Marcus Smart clutch.
Yeah, I can't exactly. No way. He's
Terry Rozier needs to drop 60 points. Kemba's dropped 60 in his career. I don't think, for example, against the Warriors, that big shot that Kemba would have hit. I don't think Terry Rozier would hit that shot.
What I always go at with Kemba, listen, Kemba single-handedly at UConn, that was the greatest performance I've seen. Him and Melo were the greatest performances I've seen in an NCAA tournament. That was hands down.
UConn was a powerhouse.
No, they weren't. They weren't even ranked. They were bottom of the barrel in that Big East tournament.
Yeah, they were
bottom of the barrel. They played all 5 days.
Yeah,
4 days. He carried them 4 straight games. They didn't get a bye or anything. They had to play. He was lights out. That was the hands down. But when it comes to NBA Kemba, I always kind of chop it off because I say he never went to the playoffs until he came here. You know what I mean? He was all Charlotte really had. So he was the lone superstar out there. I like him. He was great there, but he never took them to the playoffs or anything.
Yeah, they went twice. They got swept against the Heat, and they lost against the Miami Heat again, 2016, I believe, and 7 games. They never Kemba's never had anybody in Charlotte though. That's the thing. That's why he was dropping 60, 50 points, 40 points. It was just
I need Tatum to take the last shot. I'm sorry, but I do. I need JT. He's, and that's no hatred to Kemba. That's no hatred to JB, but I need Tatum to take the last shot. I just
Tatum. Would you say clutch? Tatum's clutch?
Yeah, I think Tatum. No, I'm not. I think he's been clutch this year. He's
hit or miss.
I mean, that's why I want to have the ball. But I mean, Cardiac Kemba, I wouldn't mind him taking it either, though. That's the thing. But I want it I want a play drawn up for Tatum, though.
I'd rather Tatum be the decoy and Brown or Kemba gets the last shot.
Okay.
Because Tatum's gonna do through the sidestep.
Yeah, I don't need Tatum.
I love Tatum.
I don't need Tatum to do a sidestep 3. I need him to do drive to the basket and use his size and try and get a call and dunk on someone or lay the ball up. Or maybe step back mid-range. But I want him to take it to the basket. To be honest, he's big. You don't realize that, that dude, he's big and he can get the calls.
That's why you got to put Peyton Pritchard up.
Kemba ain't getting no call going to the rim. He never gets calls going to the rim.
Yeah.
So he's got to shoot it. Jalen's probably going to, that corner 3, if we can get Jalen open for that corner 3. That's money.
Marcus Smart with this
bandana
over his eyes.
Marcus said a couple in the past couple of weeks.
Yeah. That clutch shot against the Warriors. Marcus Smart.
Yeah, Marcus has been but Marcus, I think, has been better defensively.
Yeah, because Kendrick. Oh no,
who was it? Was it A-Sherrod, I think?
Yeah, A-Sherod
was talking, and he got a little chip on his shoulder. But But I don't know, me. If I was a player, I don't think I'd want to someone who was coming at me. I don't think I'd want to give the credit, so I would never say A-Sherod. But I think Marcus was so mad he legit was A-Sherod was talking or whatever, because he was so upset. And now he's good for A-Sherod though. He got that job with the Kings, so
yeah. Shout out A-Sherod. He's a really good commentator. And,
yeah.
He's really good. He did good for us, the Celtics. So, with this game, man, I'll go with the Hornets in this game.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Hornets. Yeah. I'm going with the Hornets in this game. Yeah. Wait. Let me see if it. Dan, can you do your research real quick? Check if it's in Charlotte or Boston. Check if it's in Charlotte.
Charlotte.
It's in Charlotte.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hornets.
Kemba down.
Hornets.
This might be over before it even starts.
We got the Hornets winning by 10.
Hornets winning by 10. Charles,
yes.
Let me go ahead and reintroduce you to my good little friend over here. Okay. All right. You remember this guy? I was supposed to beat you in the bracket challenge. Okay.
Who won that bracket challenge?
Yeah. Unfortunately lost. Yeah. Thank you, Illinois. Bums.
I know Illinois.
Charles, you see this? Okay.
Me too.
What's going on in your head?
All right. You sure about that?
Yep. I'm 100% sure.
I got the Hornets winning by 10. Now, I'm not going to say by 10. I'm just going to say the Hornets are going to win. They're going to win.
All right. I was going to say, no way I was going to say by 10.
Hornets is going to win. They're going to win. No. Just the fact that Terry Rozier, Devontae Graham, they got Bridges. They play different when they're at home than away. I just feel like, man, Boston, man, I go into the Boston games nervous every game. You know what I mean? Nervous that
playoffs for me, man. In the playoffs, I feel like I pace all over before the games for 3 hours, man. And I'm just like, damn it, dude. After a terrible loss, dude, it's the worst, man.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, I'm assuming you got the Celtics, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, I mean,
let me write that down.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
But I gotta. You come on. I'm happy, Danny. I'm happy you chose the Celtics.
The Hornets just lost to the Knicks. Their last win.
Everybody's losing to the Knicks.
I know. Their last win was against Portland. Then they lost by 15 against Brooklyn. Lost to Cleveland. Lost to the Lakers. That's just their last 5.
But that's who they've been all season. They've been inconsistent. So that's perfect. 2 inconsistent teams all season playing against each other. This is the game. This is why I don't trust the Celtics, because Jason Tatum doesn't know when to really just turn it up, man. Really just turn it up. No one can guard you on a particular team. Jason Tatum needs to. I don't like him pasting himself in the first quarter and just going with the motions. Go for their heads in the beginning of the game. Just go. You're 6'9" or whatever, 6'8". No one can guard you. Get to the rim, and he's been doing very well at that. I still don't, I want to say trust, but I just want him to be better with that, starting the game off right. You know what I mean? The Celtics offense is so predictable.
Yeah, he's awful in the first quarter. terrible in the first quarter. And you're right. It's weird. I do say it's very weird. There are some games he comes out and plays. There are some games he finishes amazing though.
Yeah, he does.
You know what I mean? He comes on in the second half and he's lights out. But there's something but that's, to me, that's coaching when that happens over and over and over again. If you have a player that is awful in the first quarter for friggin' all season almost, that's coaching. Like, the coach needs to do something different. Take him out of the starting lineup, sit him down for the first 5 minutes and say, listen, come out to play in the first quarter a little bit. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
We need at least 8 or 10 out of you in the first quarter. That ain't too much to ask, JT. Come on.
Yeah. Or just give assists. Like, for the first quarter, if you have 6 points and like 5 assists, that's a perfect first quarter for him. But he does fade away jump shot. If you realize when he does that little lazy fade away, he doesn't get back on defense. The other team's laying it up, and it's like basketball is about momentum, man, and it changes.
They can't only play defense when they want to.
Yeah.
They have to play defense all game.
They play defense when they make shots.
That's why I would want Tibbs to coach here. Tibbs is a defensive coach. He's nasty. I love Tibbs, man.
Yeah, Tibbs.
I'll always have love for Tibbs. 2008.
Yeah.
Champs. Thank you, Tibbs. You're the man. It'd be a dream to have you come coach here.
We might see him in the playoffs.
I know it goes against my argument of having a player's coach, like a guy who's been there and done it. But I think Tibbs, Tibbs is the man.
Yeah.
Ultimate respect.
Yeah.
He played college ball, but, not like nothing crazy. But I think that's more than Brad. I don't think Brad ever played college ball or anything.
I think no.
I don't know.
That's on a different level.
Tibbs is Tibbs is a billion times better coach than Brad. We know that.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I can't wait for the playoffs. You guys excited?
Oh, yeah. We got our little contest going on. He's got the Celtics making the Eastern Conference Finals.
Okay.
Who you got? Who you got winning that? Anyways, you got the Nets versus Celtics. Who you got winning that?
You got who you got? Who do I got winning that?
Yeah, who you got?
Charles, who you got?
Who do I got?
You got the Nets. You got the Nets versus Celtics for some.
Oh yeah, I got the Nets winning that series. I'm sorry. I got the Nets winning that series. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Bye.
I almost had
it might be a sweep. It might be a sweep or a gentleman's sweep. We're not sure.
Gentleman's sweep.
And the Heat. I'm telling you, they're making their little comeback right now.
You are right.
They're peeping their way in.
You are right.
That Victor Oladipo loss is big for them, though. Victor Oladipo getting hurt because you need to take some weight off of Jimmy Butler. As we saw last year in the finals, Jimmy Butler gave his all in that finals, but he didn't have anybody to rescue him for those few possessions. That whole team was injured anyway. But the Heat, they got experience coming into the playoffs. They know what it takes to win. And the Celtics know what it takes to win. But Brooklyn,
Jimmy Butler's a dog. Jimmy Butler's a dog. He's the man.
Oh my gosh, man! There were so many times the Celtics could have picked him up.
I know,
but that would have changed everything because we probably wouldn't have got Tatum. Probably wouldn't have got, you know what I mean? So, but Jimmy Butler has always been I've always been a big fan of Jimmy Butler, and that's not a bad pick, Dan, for having them go to the Eastern Conference.
That was before. I think they were the last team in the play-in tournament when we came out with our picks.
Oh yes, they were. Yeah, I believe they were. Yeah, they were like.
And I said that because I remember saying that they're on their way, turning everything around, and it's going to be a sneaky. I mean, who knows how Harden and KD are going to be. It's Harden put on some weight.
Listen, I'm going to be honest. If Harden, KD, and Kyrie are whatever, if they're playing. Maybe if they're all playing, Brooks,
impossible.
I don't see anyone beating them, man.
Oh no,
because they're gonna drop 140 every game, and who's gonna stop them? It's sad, man. It's like
Duncan Robinson.
No, it's just not happening.
I still gotta get you that jersey, by the way.
No, please don't.
I know. Like, I'm telling you, man. That's what I like. I like it. I like the Celtics in 4. Like,
Sweep.
Celtics getting bounced in 4?
Celtics win in 4. They sweep them. KD and Harden shook. Semi Ojeleye comes in.
Oh god, Semi Ojeleye.
Man, you gotta hop off that green Kool-Aid you're drinking.
I know.
He's like Carson Edwards. Let's go.
I know you're right. You're right.
Hey, Taco, get in.
I love the hat, Danny.
Saratoga.
Yep.
Kentucky Derby next weekend.
Yep, your grandfather.
Kentucky Derby.
Watching over us.
Oh.
Watching over us next week. All right. Who do you like for the Kentucky Derby?
Oh, what's his name?
I'm gonna look for right now. I'm just gonna look right now.
He's the favorite. He's a favorite to win. Oh man, I forget his name. I forget his name. I will get it out there.
Hold on. I'm looking right now. I got my pick. Hold on. Highly motivated.
I think that's who it was.
Highly motivated is going to win. Right? Highly motivated is going to win the Kentucky Derby.
Is that the Bob Baffert horse?
No, it's Chad Brown.
Chad Brown, of course. Yep. You and your Chad Brown horses.
Yep.
I get a text every single day. Chad Brown horses running.
Chad Brown.
Essential quality.
Okay.
Essential quality. That was his name. That was close.
So this is the normal time for the Kentucky Derby now, right?
First Saturday in May.
Okay.
That's it.
I like it.
Celtics. B bleeds green. He changed his Twitter name for us.
Yeah, I changed it for you guys.
Changed it.
I was like, you know what? B bleeds green. I'm gonna change it.
There you go.
You know, my AIM screen name got old after like 15 years.
AIM. Shout out to AIM, man.
Remember that?
Man, that was terrible. I had so many screen names. I was like Dan the Hit Dog, and I was like the Lil Lax Player.
Yeah, you probably change your name every week.
Y'all gonna laugh. Mine was Your Sexy Soldier.
Oh, God.
See what I'm saying?
Hey, kids will never know AIM, man. They will never know it.
And they'll never know the struggles of dial-up internet.
That was the craziest noise ever.
My brother would always pick up the phone while I'm trying to log into AOL. I'm like,
crazy, man.
Trying to go on MySpace, man. Come on.
It's crazy how far we've come.
Yeah, I gotta create my layout on MySpace editor.
Yeah. I need my.
You like my song?
I gotta get my top 5 going and
top 5 going.
Great song.
Oh man.
Oh man.
I get 5 on it on there. It was good.
Oh man, classic.
Well, the Crossroads or first of the month.
Bone Thugs.
Yep.
Bone Thugs in Harmony. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it now.
Me and Danny. I'm
gonna have to keep this
always
on.
Loved first of the month.
Yes. It's the first of the month.
Yeah.
Wake up.
Yeah, that would be a forever
Mm-hmm.
jam right there.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna be like Lee Corso. Okay, pulling out this hat.
Okay.
I might as well just leave it on because Charles, I'm warming it up for you.
Yep.
Listen. It starts with tomorrow.
Starts tomorrow.
But we still got more games too.
We got more games to go.
We
gotta kick this. We gotta kick this green teamer off of our line over here.
Yeah, you see.
Hey,
He's gonna go finish drinking his green Kool-Aid.
It was a pleasure.
Always, bro. You know we're gonna have you on more.
Yeah, I'll come back. I'll come on again before the playoffs. We'll discuss. I want to be here when you guys pick for the playoffs.
Definitely.
That's gonna be funny. So,
yeah.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen.
All right, my guy. Be good.
Take it easy.
We'll see ya. B bleeds green.
Shout out.
Too much green Kool-Aid. That's all.
Too much green Kool-Aid. But it's good. It's good. I think that's therapy for him too.
It is. Instead of taking it on Twitter, here's your platform.
Here's your platform. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, but I mean, it's there's so many interesting points because this team, it's terrible that the team just started getting fired up because of Kendrick Perkins. The media had to fire the team up.
Yeah, not the coach.
Not the coach, the media.
The media. Yeah. So, and again, man,
and you picked them to go to the Eastern Conference Finals.
I'm still holding on because they got experience. They've been there. They have been there 3 times with Brad Stevens. You said it yourself. Marcus Smart is clutch in the playoffs.
He is.
Here we go.
But
this is the year. Who are you scared of in the East? I'm scared of Philly. Scared of Brooklyn. Not scared of the Bucks because they're predictable. Giannis go to the paint. Double team him. Middleton might hit
Bucks. I'm not worried about the Bucks.
Yeah,
I'm not worried about the Bucks. I'm not worried about the Raptors.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the Knicks. I'm not really worried about
the Raptors. Aren't even in talks right now.
Yeah,
they're not. About the Wizards.
I'm not worried about the Hawks because they don't have any experience in the playoffs.
I am a little worried about the Knicks. I'm a little worried about the Knicks.
They don't have experience. They don't have experience.
They don't.
They got Derrick Rose.
But they're playing different basketball right now.
They're playing defense. They're playing now. And if you realize injuries, everybody's getting hurt right now. Injuries is going to play a big part in this playoff run.
And that's why I'd probably say this next couple of weeks, you're going to see a lot of these backups start to play more minutes so that these guys get rested.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a lot lax basketball.
Yeah. Once they get their seeding right, if the Celtics feel comfortable where they're at in the standings, if they can lock up whatever seed they're in,
the Heat are 1 game behind the Celtics.
I know, man, and the Celtics still, if they mess around and start losing games, they can be finding themselves in the play-in tournament. So the Celtics better. That's what I like. I would be very hurt if they end up wetting the bed again and just. Going on a losing streak because it's possible with this team. They have gone on a few losing streaks. So, I agree with you, Dan, 100%. I don't know why they don't put Kemba in a back-to-back just once, at least once. Test his knee out, see, because you're gonna need that. And I get they're trying to do it in the playoff form, meaning they don't play back-to-backs in the playoff. But still, it's all about chemistry and building that type of energy going into the playoffs.
And that came to my point last week, I think it was, where you're not getting the same rotation every single game. So these guys are confused. These guys are confused. They don't know. Okay, Kemba's playing tonight. Okay, we're playing this style. Oh, but he's not playing tomorrow. All right, let's just go run and dump, or let's go shoot and not crash the boards.
And we just added Jabari Parker. So how are they going to build chemistry together? You know what I mean? So
it's.
Oh, Elliott and Evan Fournier whenever he comes back.
Who?
Who?
Oh man. But yeah, let's crush through the rest of these games we got. Let's see if we have any more.
So right now I already checked it off. I have with the Celtics versus Nets, I got the Nets. And with the Celtics versus Hornets, I got the Hornets.
I got Celtics going both games.
All right. So let's go. And you just talked about them a little bit. Let's go Heat versus Hawks.
Heat and the Hawks. The Hawks like to put up some points. That's all I gotta say. It's crazy. This
is a big game too.
It is. And how do you feel about this Hawks team?
I feel good about them because I like the coaching switch with Nate McMillan coming in, and he has these guys playing together. Nate McMillan coached for the Pacers over the past few years, and he was getting that Pacer team really good. They've always been a solid together team, and he's doing the same thing with this Atlanta Hawks team. Trae Young did get hurt his last game against the Nets with an ankle injury. We don't know how serious that will be. But without Trae Young, they definitely play different. But I'm going with the Heat in this game because I do agree with what you said. They are on a little streak here. Again, this is a big game because they're only 1 game behind the Hawks right now in the season. And if the Hawks lose, the Hawks can go to the 7th seed, and Heat can be right up there with the Celtics. So I got the Heat winning this game due to the fact of Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler, and that whole crew. They're just experienced, and this is a big game because again, their last 10, the Heat's last 10, they're 6-4. But then the Hawks last 10, they're 7-3. So this is going to be a big game. That Trae Young injury, and it looked serious last night. I guess someone stepped on his ankle, so I'm pretty sure that Trae Young won't play tomorrow. So I got the Heat winning this game.
I got the Heat. That's all I got to say. I'm not even going to get too far into it. Without Gallinari or Trae Young, Tony Snell. Trae Young. The Heat aren't going to have Oladipo and possibly Tyler Herro.
Right.
They're still going to run train on this Hawks team. I think it'll be close.
It will be close,
but the Heat are going to win.
Yeah. And again, man, I'm hoping the Heat get into the playoff hunt because I want to see them in the playoffs as well.
I just don't want to see Duncan Robinson.
Lighting up those threes.
Unbelievable.
But yeah, man. So we're tied on that one. Let's get to our next one. We got Nuggets versus Warriors.
Don't you say it because I had it listed. You said Golden State when we were talking about Eastern Conference, Western Conference. You said Golden State was a sleeper in the West. I had that written down. You said Golden State is going to be the sleeper in the West.
And one of I don't know if I said it that day, but one of the reasons is number 30, Steph
Curry.
Steph Curry. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Man, if y'all didn't watch that Celtics game, I know he's been on a run this whole month. He's been on the tour just dropping 40 and 50 and 6. But man, that Celtics game, Steph Curry, man, is the best shooter in basketball. The reason why I got this game circled is because there's two MVPs going at it, candidates going at it with the Joker and Steph. Both feel like they deserve to be the MVP. I think it came out yesterday that Stephen Curry believes he's the MVP. I just feel like this game, and this is a big game, not more for the the Nuggets, but the Warriors. They're fighting. They're in the 8th seed right now. They're fighting for that position. I think they can get this game done. I'm picking the Warriors in this game because Steph Curry is just, no matter if you double team him or not, he's gonna find his shot. Draymond Green's playing defense. He's getting back to that flow. I just think this Warriors team has found something. The Nuggets have, I believe, they've gone undefeated since Jamal Murray has gotten injured. And the Joker, man, he's averaging 35.4 points a game with 9 assists a game, 11 rebounds. He's not my MVP. I think Joel Embiid will be, but he's right there. He might win it himself, but the Nuggets, they're still fighting for some seedings too. They're trying to get to that at least second seeding position. But I got the Warriors winning this game because Steph Curry, man, it's just incredible. I mean, the Wizards did hold them to 18 points yesterday. But the Wizards are playing amazing basketball. Westbrook is just insane right now. But, I got the Warriors in this game.
I have the Nuggets. Yeah, they're playing at Golden State. But you have arguably the MVP in Mr. Nikola, the Joker, Jokic. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
This game is going to be close. The Joker, Jamal Murray, and even hopping down to Aaron Gordon. It's going to be a close game. It is, but I see this Nuggets team they're on a 4-game win streak right now. Yeah. They just lost, to Golden State. I think it was last week. Yeah. This is a revenge game. They lost by, I don't know. I think they lost by like 10, somewhere around there. But it's a revenge spot. Yeah. They lost at Golden State, and now they're going to just go ahead and wipe the floor with them on their home court. Yeah. Nuggets are going to win. Sorry. I just wrote it down.
All right, man. Hopefully our listeners are, let us know who you got so far. Let us know who you got so far.
Who you got?
You already know. So let's go to our last Friday game, man. I got Grizzlies versus Blazers. And again, I'm picking these games because due to the fact of where these teams stand right now in their standings. Grizzlies, they're in the eighth seed right now. They're fighting for trying to get out of that play-in tournament. John Morant is an animal. But going against another animal in Damian Lillard, the Blazers, they've lost 3 in a row, but those games have been very close. I think they're just at a spot where they're just trying to figure it out, man. And I got the Blazers winning this game because I think they're about to, really figure it out. And this Grizzlies team is tough, but they have trouble scoring a lot. The Grizzlies are young, but they've lost 2 in a row themselves. So this is a battle between who wants it more, because both teams are hitting some type of adversity right now with their losing streaks. I'm a big fan of just picking the more veteran team with Melo, CJ McCollum, Damian Lillard, and his Cantor. All those guys, man. They're a veteran group. Norman Powell is playing well for their team. So I got the Blazers in this game.
Yeah, there's only so far John Morant can carry this Grizzlies team, especially against the Trailblazers team. I'm riding with you. I got Portland winning.
Yeah,
there's no argument. It's like you just said, a veteran team versus a group of practically rookies.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be without what's his name, Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah,
He's
that's
out.
a big loss. Yeah, it's a big loss. That's a big loss.
So I just don't see it. It's going to be a blowout. Honestly, it's going to be an absolute blowout.
Yeah. But you never know. You never know, because the Blazers are still, trying to figure it out with their losing streak right now. But again, I think they'll figure it out against this team. We'll see how that goes. But our Saturday games, man, let's jump right into it.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Raptors versus Knicks.
1:00. I love the afternoon Saturday games. I love them. Last weekend we didn't get one.
No,
we had late night games, which really upset me.
Yeah.
I like being at work and just looking at my phone, and looking at the box score. And when I see that my teams that I picked aren't winning, I'm ready to throw my phone in the street.
But this game here, you're gonna be surprised who I pick, because both teams.
No, I'm probably gonna be on the same side with you.
Oh yeah,
to be honest with you,
both teams are on a winning streak here. The Knicks are on an 8-game winning streak. Very impressive. They're the 4th seed right now. It seems like they can't lose. The Raptors are the 11th in the East, but they're on a 4-game winning streak. I'm gonna go with the Raptors on this one. I'm gonna go with the Raptors. I'm gonna go with the Raptors on this one. I'm gonna go with the Raptors, man. Again, I'm a big fan of just that championship mentality. Champions never die, and I get it. This is a whole different team. But the Raptors, they're fighting for their lives, their playoff life, and they just got to get to the 10th spot to be in the play-in tournament. And everything falls into place from there. And the Knicks, again, man, they're playing well. They're playing great defense. Julius Randle should win the Most Improved Player of the Year. Tibbs should be in the talks of Coach of the Year. Derrick Rose is showing that leadership. This whole crew. RJ Barrett's playing outstanding basketball. But I like the Raptors in this one. I like the Raptors because they'll mix up different defensive schemes against this team. They'll go to a box and 1 or 2-3 zone or man. So I got the Raptors in this.
I don't like the Raptors in this spot. Yeah, they're a half game back behind the Wizards, but they're at that point where they're not the same Raptors team that won the championship 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's a completely different team. They're not playing with heart. So that being said, I'm going with the Knicks, and I'm going with my man Julius Randle. I'm going with the hometown hero Nerlens Noel.
Yeah.
R.J. Barrett, Derrick Rose. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
Going with the hot team right now.
I gotta fade you, and that's pulling up ESPN. 66% of the people are saying that the Raptors are gonna win. I don't know why.
I'm telling you. You sure you don't want to change your
No,
pick? Right?
I don't. Okay. This is the greatness of the competition.
Yeah. The Knicks are playing well. They are. They're on a great streak right now. But I just think I think this is gonna stop because I can't see the Knicks winning another game right now with a 9-game winning streak. I mean, it's possible, but the Raptors, man, I believe in that championship mentality, and they need it. They need it more than the Knicks right now.
They do.
So we'll see how that goes. A 1:00 game. We'll definitely be chiming in on that. Probably talking back and forth with those games, man. We'll jump right into our next game. We got the Sixers and Bucks. Not sure. I haven't pulled up the score from tonight's game against the Sixers Bucks, but I did see
Bucks won. Bucks won 124-117.
So it was pretty close.
Yeah.
But that just adds to a 3-game losing streak with the Sixers. They're hitting a little adversity. I just think they're gassed a little bit. Due to their hot start. They're at first in the East. But tomorrow's a big game for the Nets because if they beat the Celtics, they could possibly move up to the first place. But the Bucks as well. This is a big win for them. They were on a 2-game losing streak before they won tonight. They're still fighting for that, trying to get to that number 1 seed as well. I got the Bucks winning this one again because again I don't have the notes here or the stats from tonight's game, but it's too much Giannis in my opinion.
I read you the box score.
What we got?
Who are you looking for?
Just give me the whole team, if you have it.
Bucks, you had Giannis dropping 27, Middleton dropping 24, Lopez 16, Holiday to 12, DiVincenzo dropped 3.
Okay.
Coming off the bench, Portis 23 points.
Ooh. That's a big stat line for him.
Forbes dropping 9.
Shout out Bobby Portis. Go ahead, boy.
And then we got over here we had Harris dropping 18 for the Sixers. Joel Embiid dropped 24. Seth Curry 11.
And that's been the Sixers.
Coming off the bench, my man Shaq Milton. Shake Milton dropping 20 from the bench.
No Ben Simmons, right?
He was out.
Yeah, no Ben Simmons.
He's nowhere to be seen, and he's still listed as out for this game, and that's why I'm not going to back the Sixers. I'm backing the Bucks.
Yeah,
just for that reason. No Ben Simmons. I just don't think that team meshes too well. As an incomplete team. Yeah, they came back. I think they were down like 25.
Yeah, they were down a lot.
They were down big. And I stopped looking. I stopped refreshing the score.
Probably garbage points, garbage minutes, So, the Bucks, man. This if they win tomorrow, this will be a big win again because it's a step closer of them trying to get to that number 1 seed. I got the Bucks in this game, and it shows with those stats there. When Giannis gets help from the others, the Bucks are a dangerous team.
They are,
but it's so you never know what's gonna what player you're gonna get from the Bucks. That's the thing, and that's the key in the playoffs because our teams rather have just collide on Giannis and let everybody else beat you. So, but Drew Holiday is a big pickup, and especially for the playoffs coming up defensively. So, the Bucks, great win. Let's get it done tomorrow, man. Let's get it done tomorrow. Yeah, let's get it done tomorrow.
Lakers, Mavs, Saturday. Lakers are losing by 11 right now to Dallas.
Oh, yeah, and with AD's back, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah, Anthony Davis is back, and
yeah, he's only got 4 points with 16 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not going to judge him off of this game. His first game back.
2 for 10 from field goal range. 0 for 2 at free. Listen, free. They're free. Free throws.
Yeah, but you expect that from a guy just coming back. He's been off, seems like 6 months.
Kyle Kuzma's been carrying the Lakers.
Yeah. And this is going to be big for the Lakers going into the playoffs because these guys are getting some huge minutes. And then all you got to do is plug in LeBron and AD back. And, LeBron's going to be LeBron. I got the Lakers winning on Saturday, though. Again, Luka is Luka. And Dallas, they're still sitting in that 7th seed. Every time I look at Dallas, they're on and off. They're still in the 7th seed. They need to start to, try to climb up because they're going to be in this playing tournament. Anything's possible. And I got the Lakers winning due to the fact what you're saying. AD, this is a fill-out game for him. He's coming back. He's going to figure out what he needs to do to play against this defense again coming up on Saturday.
He's going up against the same exact team, so this is like the perfect spot to go ahead and let him run free and play his 15 minutes and go 0 for 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah. So I got the Lakers winning on Saturday, and again, they're probably still going to have minutes restrictions on AD, just the fact that he's just coming back. But I think AD will be better and more aware, and just getting used to the game speed. So, yeah, I got the Lakers winning this game.
I'm with you on that, and I got Caruso dropping 30.
Hey, Caruso can do it.
He can.
He just needs to get more minutes. You know what I mean? He just needs to get more minutes. Shout out Alex Caruso, man. Big part of that championship run last year. For sure. So we're tied with that with the Lakers and Mavs. Let's go Suns versus Nets. This is a big game. The battle of the 2 seeds right now.
Suns just lost to the Celtics.
Yeah, lost to the Celtics. But it was a tough back-to-back. You can't really judge them off that. Yeah. But again, they're going against this Nets team. I love to see two of my favorite point guards go at it, Kyrie and Chris Paul. That's going to be a box office. But will KD be playing in that game? You never know. I got the Nets winning in that game. Even if KD don't play, I just think, the Suns, they play great defense, but can they match shooting with the Nets? And the Nets have so many snipers on this team. And Jeff Green is a big factor for the Nets right now. Man, I don't know if you guys seen that, our listeners, or even and you, Dan, as well. Jeff Green is playing great basketball. He got a nice dunk last night when they were going up against the Pelicans. Jeff Green, you would think that he's 40-something years old, but man, the way he's playing, Jeff Green has carried, he's had games where he's carried the Nets. So I got the Nets winning. It's going to be a close game against the Suns, but I just think the Suns, man, I think they're okay with being a 2nd seed, but at the same time, I'm not saying that they're not playing hard. But they've had a great year, and I wouldn't be mad if they just sit at the 2 seed right now and just keep playing. But credit to them if they get to the number 1 seed. But it's going to be a little tougher matchup because Nets don't play defense, but they're a score first team. So you got to match with the Nets. So
you're going with the Nets?
Yeah. Oh man, you going Phoenix?
Mm-hmm.
You going Phoenix, huh?
I mean, it's gonna be interesting. Both teams, their last games are both gonna be played against the Celtics.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. The Suns actually have an extra day of rest.
Right.
So that's where I think it's going to come into play. Because they just came off back-to-backs. Brooklyn's going back-to-back, and they're only going to get 1 day of rest.
Yeah,
I think that rest is needed, but I do see the Suns winning this, and especially off that horrible 13-point loss to the Celtics tonight.
Yeah,
I see them coming back. And I would love to watch. I'd love to watch the Nets lose, so that They won't hop up and surprise us in first place.
Right.
They won't be tied for first anymore.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think the Suns are a better team. Like I said
They
before,
definitely are.
there's only so much Kyrie can do for this Nets team. You know, talking about when we were talking about the Celtics versus the Nets tomorrow night. There's only so much they can really rely on Kyrie.
Right.
I got nothing. I don't even want to talk about the Nets anymore. It's just like it's like somebody's pooping on my head or something. Like I don't want to. It's like I know that it's going to be Lakers and Nets finals, but I just don't want it to be. This is why I hate the super teams. I hate the super teams.
Yeah, they're predictable. It's so predictable what's gonna happen, you know. But you never know. The Nets are banged up, man. They're banged up.
They are, and
chemistry is big. You need chemistry going into.
There's only so much Blake Griffin can bring to the table for this Nets team. Definitely not that. He came out with that the prank show, got him, whatever it's called. Like, come on.
Yeah. So you know, hopefully they get it together because I do like watching them. They're exciting. I'd love to see James Harden get his first ring. That would be very good. But
he deserves it too. He really does. I mean, as much as I don't want to say the Nets are going to win, I would love to see it because Harden's been in the league. He's been dropping 40s and 50s. You know, there was that stretch he was dropping 40 plus for how many games in a row?
Like 10 games in a row.
Oh my god!
Like Steph Curry numbers.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And he carried the Rockets team, and you know he was with OKC for a little bit with Westbrook, right?
Yeah. They went to the finals together.
Yeah. I'm just like drawing a blank right now.
Yeah.
But you know, he definitely deserves it.
Yeah. I would love to see him. So yeah, hopefully Nets pull it together, man. You know, our last game, it's not a hot game to talk about, but again, this is all playoff implications. You know, with the Bucks and Hawks. Again, like we were saying with the Hawks earlier against the Heat, you know, depending on what Trae Young, if he's healthy or not, you know, but it's tough to even predict because we don't know if he's playing. And then coming off this big win from the Bucks beating the Sixers, I think this is a confidence booster for the Bucks. You know, feeling good about themselves, especially if they can get on a nice little hot run. I'm gonna pick the Bucks with this game.
I got the Bucks. I'm rolling with you because they're gonna beat up this absolutely destroyed, injury riddled Hawks team.
Yeah, I agree. And again,
Clint Capella carrying the team.
Yeah, and they don't have enough firepower. I mean, they do. They got I always get his name confused. Bogdanovich, you know,
Bogdanovich.
They got Collins still, so you know, again, man, they just have to. They got an okay team, but the Bucks, again, like I said, this is a big win tonight against the Sixers, and if they win again against the Sixers tomorrow, it just elevates their confidence level. And again, the Hawks need every win because the Celtics are right there behind them. So tied with them record wise, I believe, or just a little one game off, but you know, I got the Bucks winning this game by a lot, honestly.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna get into it. The Hawks are they're just gonna be the Hawks.
Yeah, for sure.
I wanted to end it on a head-to-head, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 already. We got 5 in the first week.
First week, yeah.
First week. All right, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Let me just pop this on for fun.
And if whoever's watching, our listeners, let us know. DM us on our IG plays. You know, who you think will win. You know, we all know who's gonna win this matchup. It's your guy. You know. You know, so you know, trust me. I'll take us to the promised land. You know,
no, No. Get ready.
Yeah.
Puddles is coming to Lynn, baby.
Puddles. Yeah. So
I'm gonna wax that for you.
Man. And shout out Blee Green for coming on tonight, man. Talking some Celtics talk again. We appreciate you always.
Stay off the Kool-Aid, will you?
The green Kool-Aid.
And hey, we put it out there. Tonight was a little different. We didn't have a guest interview. If we had Blees Green just hop on randomly. If you guys want to go ahead, if we have nights like this, you want to come on, you want to talk a certain game, you want to talk something, just let us know. We'll send you the link. You hop right on, pull you right up. Just keep it semi-clean.
Semi clean.
And just send your hate mail to Charles.
Bring it all.
No, but this was like I said before we started. It's kind of strange that we're not doing an interview first, but it was different. This is going back to where we started.
We can never forget where we started, and we like we always say, we are growing slowly. We love the support we've been getting, and we got more content coming out. We got some merch coming soon.
We got stickers. You guys want stickers? Send us a message.
Yes.
Send us an email.
Yes.
Just give us some details. We'll send you a couple stickers.
Yeah, man.
Pop them around your cities.
Yeah.
I got my brother popping some around University of Oregon right now. So.
There you go. And again, like the more
shout
support,
out to you, Dylan.
The more support, the better. Again, like I said, we got a few things. We got some shirts coming out. Hopefully we get to launch that soon. And again, man, this is all it's not just about myself or Dan. It's about you guys supporting us and really enjoying us talking some sports. We just love talking. So.
And we just want to apologize now for once the NBA and the NHL season is over and we have nothing but baseball to talk about. I think.
So much joy in that.
I think we're gonna have to switch. Maybe we can talk some Champions League soccer next week.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Champions League. Hop into some soccer. Hop into some. What else is going on right now? NHL.
We could talk some WNBA as well.
Yeah,
some women's basketball. We could talk some women's basketball.
What's that team? The Sparks.
Got the LA Sparks.
They're always on fire.
Minnesota Lynx. We got some good squads. Candace Parker just signed with her hometown Chicago Sky, so that's going to be a good pickup for them. So yeah, let's
Sabrina Ionesco.
Yeah,
Oregon baby.
Let's go. She had a great rookie season. She got hurt in the playoffs. That was tough to see with her ankle, but she's Kobe. That's one of Kobe's good people. So Kobe trained her as well. So again, like I said, we got a lot more content coming out, and again, just keep supporting us.
Let's go. This was a good episode, and we're gonna go ahead and leave you with that.
Yeah.
You got anything else, Charles?
One more thing. Not to bring the energy down, but just found out Boston's own, Terrence Clark from playing with Kentucky, just fortunately passed away. I'm hearing car accident, but I don't want to say too much because I'm not really sure. But that's a tough loss for the city of Boston. So rest easy, King. You are a great ball player, great person. You put on for the city. I was hoping we can get you on the show. But want to just give, condolences to his family right now during this tough time. So rest in peace, Terrence Clark.
Rest in peace.
Yep.
All right. We'll catch you guys next week.
All right.